I see shifting shadows and change in... And what do you think of that, man? Yet he managed to offend and insult nearly everyone. My visions tell me that you will decide this man's fate, as well as the fate of my tribe. You will walk the coiled path and seek counsel with the Ghost Snake. Follow the coiled path to the Fang Spires. Collect exactly 8 bog rats along the way to make a proper offering. Few ever reach the spires. Serpent-bound ghosts will challenge you every step of the way. They already sense your presence. The vision I had was strong. Your choices determine the fate of Merchant and Mobrigosh alike. But you must speak to the Ghost Snake. The coiled path begins just outside the village, but know that the Serpent-bound will block your way. The Ghost Snake has a taste for bog rats. They make a proper offering, but only if you bring exactly 8 of the plump creatures to the Fang Spires. Do not question the will of the Ghost Snake. Besides, that's exactly the number of rats that fit in the bag I gave you. More than that I cannot say. The mystery of the sacred number is not for the ears of an outsider. The vision I had was strong. Your choices determine the fate of Merchant and Mobrigosh alike. But you must speak to the Ghost Snake. The coiled path begins just outside the village, but know that the Serpent-bound will block your way. The Ghost Snake has a taste for bog rats. They make a proper...
offering pleases me. The warm blood was sent by those who honor and protect this veil. Most curious. Every path leads in two directions, into light and into darkness. Light and dark, good and evil, sunlight and shadow. Two sides to all things, little warm blood. Let me show you. How curious to see a creature like you. The warm blood is skillful and cunning. The Mabragash must make their own choices. Connect with the world outside or remain isolated. It is never only light or shadow. As long as they honor my kin and I, they are free to do as they please. Some can stay isolated in the Veil, or some may choose the outside world. Two sides of the same path. The Merchant's presence has already changed the Veil. What happens next is inevitable. I am the Ghost Snake. I am both constant and ever-changing. One thing to you, another perhaps to the Mabragash. Aid the Mabragash as you will. The choice is yours to make. I can send you back to the Farseer. She waits for you at her tent. So who's this, walking into the fortress? Hold there. Visitors to Taldaic Fortress must adhere to protocol. We have very strict rules here. You should immediately report to General Gavrin Redoran at Taldaic Keep on the far side of the compound. A word of advice? The General has been somewhat erratic lately. Don't ask him too many questions. Let's just say he's been somewhat unpredictable, and he sees spies around every corner. You don't want to get him angry, trust me.
Don't be foolish, Captain. Boredom is the only danger these soldiers face.
General, we must enforce protocol. If...
Enough. Not another word about protocol, Captain. Remember your... Don't just stand there with your mouth open. You're attracting flies. Speak! No matter how often I punish them, some of these soldiers must adhere to rules and regulations. Where's the fun in that, I ask you? Since you're here, I think we have a Nord spy in the fort. Expose this spy and I'll make you a captain. That's what makes this spy so dangerous. And never question my orders again. Never! Go expose Ragnar Stormcrag for the spy she is. I command it! Now get out of here, both of you. I have things to do.
You there! Hold a moment! What fresh madness has the General come up with today, Well, that's a new one. I've been the General's bodyguard for nearly a decade. If I was plotting against him, I think I'd have made my move by now. I'm risking my neck telling you this, but I don't know what else to do. I think the General's gone mad. One moment he sees traitors everywhere, the next he's canceling security patrols. There's no telling what crazy whim will spur him on next. I've devoted my life to protecting the General and helping the Pact. That's why I need to find out what's wrong with him. Maybe you can help me? The General ordered me to stay out of his quarters on the lower level. He's never done that before, and I want to know what he's hiding. He's posted a guard, but if you can get past him and search the room, maybe you can find out what's going on? Keep an eye out for anything suspicious. Something's not right here. I won't rest until we figure it out. The General accused me of being a spy. If I'm caught snooping around, he'll arrest me. I can't very well protect the fort while I'm locked in a cell, can I? I'm asking for your help. Not for me, but for the General and everyone stationed here. Something's seriously wrong, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Move along. There's nothing to see here. Look somewhere else. These are the General's private quarters. He doesn't allow visitors. My family back in Mournhold needs the gold. All right. Here's the key to his locked furniture. Just hurry it up before we both get caught.
You've got a look in your eye like you're onto something. Don't let me keep...
Captain Deronil, at your service.
No.
A moment is all I can spare, I'm afraid. The General is already greatly displeased with me. I wish I knew. I've always served dutifully, followed the will of the Tribunal, and defended the fortress with honor. I've even been enforcing the General's nonsensical orders, usually against my better judgment. I am a soldier, loyal to my house and the Ebonheart Pact. I am sworn to obey my superiors without question. I don't have the luxury of questioning orders, no matter how suspect. If I'm to be executed, so be it. Until then, leave me to my duty.
Leave me to my grief. Let me see that. By the three. My poor, darling Risa. I miss her so much. We had such an argument before she left. That was the last time I saw her. But to finally find out what happened to her, to get her amulet, it makes the pain a little less intense. I'll wear it always. To remember my beautiful, brave Risa. Thank you so much for easing an old woman's grief.
Poor Mother. My sorrow is great to have caused you pain. I wish you would not grieve any longer. Here's peace, Mother.
How goes your investigation? Any luck? The ruins by the river? The general had them sealed off and commanded that the place was off limits. Curiouser and curiouser. We need to find out more about the general's retainer. This Durel Gilveni. Why did the general send him into the ruins? And who are those others the note refers to, I was hoping you'd say that. If I disappear, someone might notice and raise an alarm. The entrance to the ruins is down by the river, beyond the mess tent. If you find anything of significance, take it directly to Captain Valek.
get me out of here!
Thank the three! You don't look like one of these mad Maulborn cultists. I'm Sir Riven, a soldier from the fort. I might have crept down to the river to enjoy a quiet drink away from my superiors. Well, don't look at me like that. Anyway, these stupid cultists grabbed me. Next thing I knew, I was locked in here. One of those Maulborn must have the key. And one more thing. One of them was carrying around a creepy Daedric book when they brought me in. They took it into the lower tunnels. If you get the book, I could use it to explain my absence.
Don't kill me! Someone help! I saw what you did to my fellow Maulborn. I don't want to end up like the others out in the Great Hall. We're the Maulborn. You can't order us around. We control your general. We control your fortress. You're too late to stop us this time. The Maulborn put events into motion you can't comprehend, let alone stop. Your general is dead, and his body lies in the caves below. Let me go, and perhaps I'll convince my mistress to kill you quickly.
Come back once you have... Come back once you have both the key and the book. I'll be...
Disobeyed my orders for the last time. You're stronger than these Maulborn idiots. Morrowind should be laid waste. Vox will break this land. You have disobeyed my orders for the last time. shall be laid waste. Vox will break this land.
You're back! Did you get the key and the book? Oh, that's a relief. Now get me out and give me the book. I need to report in to Sergeant Marl. Maybe you could put in a good word for me? Tell him how brave I was? Thanks, friend. I'll figure out a way to reward you back at the fortress.
Where have you been? Where's the general? Of course! The general's madness, the strange sounds coming from the ruins. It all makes sense now. We were so blinded by protocol we couldn't see it. I'll assume command immediately and send troops to deal with the Maulborn. Thank you. Just like a headstrong Nord to throw protocol to the wind. Perhaps we could all learn from her. Excuse me, my friend. I believe I have an officer to promote. Ah, Stormcrag. Good timing. Come here.
Sorry, Captain. Didn't mean to eavesdrop.
News of the General's death will spread quickly. We must maintain order.
More Dark Elf discipline and protocol? That's what caused this mess.
That's why I want to appoint you as my aide and advisor, so our discipline doesn't blind us again.
Me? Yes, I'd be happy to help keep the fortress on track.
Saravin here has told me an interesting story. Care to elaborate?
They're still looking for the guy that did it. Just goes to show that no one is safe like that.
Normally I wouldn't be quick to believe such a tale, but the book Saravin brought back seems to support it. Take this for your efforts. Leave Saravin to me. Psst. Thanks again, friend.
You hear about Master Selos?
I can't take
Poor
much
bastard
more of
got
this
it in his
abuse.
sleep.
Beatings, extortion, taking whatever they damn well please. Someone should stand up to those thugs. Shh, not so loud. You're gonna get me in trouble. The Sentinels have sent more than a few soldiers to the healers for less. Besides, you're a stranger here. You shouldn't get involved. Well, the Sentinels certainly wouldn't expect you to challenge them. But they're a mean bunch. And deadly. Look, if you're determined to get involved, have a chat with Commander Talden in the training yard. He's their superior. Don't risk your neck on my account. They've always had a mean streak. Don't get me wrong, they're great warriors. But ever since the General made them the camp enforcers, well, let's just say they've become overly enthusiastic. I probably shouldn't say any more. I've already said too much. I don't want any more trouble than I've already got. If you want to know more, talk to Commander Talden. Just watch yourself. The Sentinels can be fearsome enemies. Don't risk your neck on my account.
You hear about Master Selos? Poor bastard got it in his sleep. They're still looking for the guy that did it. Just goes to show.
What can I do for you? Let me guess. You've been talking to Furbin. A decent cook, but doesn't have the sense Azura gave a sheep. He should learn to leave well enough alone. Just walk away. This isn't your concern. It's not up to me. General Garvin made them enforcers. That gives them the authority to do whatever they want. If I so much as mention it, I'm as good as dead. Sorry, but I'm not sticking my head through that particular noose. You could try. The Sentinels are all about power through intimidation. The only way to stop them is to beat them at their own game. Challenge their fiercest warriors to face you in combat. Defeat them, and you break their hold on the camp.
What do you want? I was hoping for more of a challenge. Since you don't look so tough, I'll let you have the first strike. You don't look so tough. Mercy! I yield!
I don't think I received your trip. I was hoping for more of a challenge. Since you don't look so tough, I'll let you have the first strike. You don't look so tough. Mercy. I yield.
You're standing too close. I was hoping for more of a challenge. Since you don't look so tough, I'll let you have the first strike. You don't look so tough. Mercy, I yield.
Still a crime, and there's a bounty for it. Somebody get a guard. This fetcher broke the law.
The guards will catch up to you.
Guards,
I
come
don't
quick
believe
and
it
catch
either.
this scoundrel.
What you did actually is illegal.
I don't believe it. I thought...
I can't. It may seem harmless to you, but it's still a crime.
I don't believe it. I thought the Sentinels would make mincemeat out of you. Ha! You surprised us all! Especially the Sentinels. I'd say their bullying days are over. Well played!
there! Are you the courier from Artisans Craftsworks in Mournhold? Did my brother send you? I've been expecting a shipment for more than a week now. Damn it all to Skyrim and back! I don't understand what's delaying my shipment. Artisans Craftworks has such a good reputation, and my own brother runs the place. Without that shipment, I'm ruined. Could you help me? My brother Gendin oversees the forge at Artisans Craftworks. It's the largest smithy in Mournhold. He promised me he'd take care of my order personally, but something must have gone wrong. Could you deliver this letter to my brother in Mournhold? Please, you need to get that order to my brother in Mournhold as soon as you can. Gendin? I'm so proud of my big brother. He moved to the big city, and in no time at all, he was practically running the place. He oversees the forge at Artisans Craftworks. It's the best smithy in Mournhold. Gendin promised he'd get me a great price on the goods I need to keep the family business open. He must have lost the order or something. That's the only explanation.
You walked the coiled path and survived? Has the Ghost Snake spoken? Ghost Snake is wise, but inscrutable. I had hoped he would demand that we bring the merchant to him. It's no coincidence that you arrived at the same time as the merchant. You are bound up in this. You must help us decide. I crafted a snake totem representing the entwined fates of the Mabragosh and the merchant. Get it from my tent. I will have the merchant brought here. A decision must be made. Our fate depends upon it. Now you must choose. If the Mabragosh are to remain isolated, place the totem in the fire. If we are to change our ways and trade with the Hlalu, give the totem to the merchant. He will remain in the Vale, serving the Ghost Snake. I know only that it will change us. Whether for good or ill, only time will tell. Seek guidance where you would. Speak to my people, the merchant, or even the merchant's assistant if you wish. But then you must choose.
What's your step among the Mabragash, outsider? Rastan claims things won't change, but I don't trust him. If you ask me, the Hlalu are just one step above thieves. If it were up to me, Rostam would have quietly disappeared the first night he arrived here. But you're the one making the decision, not me.
I'm a respected House Hlaalu merchant. How dare they treat me this way? So they treat me like some sort of criminal? I've been nothing but respectful, and trade would help them. Of course I benefit. I'm a merchant. Trading is what I do. How about this? Propose a limited trade agreement on their terms, and I'll agree to keep other traders away from the Vale.
I'm surprised that a man could see the ghost snake and live. At first, I just wanted the merchant to go away. But I've been thinking, perhaps it wouldn't be so bad to deal with the outside world. No, many are set in their ways and fear change. But if we're cautious, we may benefit in the long run. I've spoken to some of the Marbragash wise women. They've been perfectly polite. I've been on the receiving end of Rostin's vaunted charms a time or two. I'm not surprised he managed to offend every woman in the Vale. I wonder if the Farseer would consider another option. I don't wish Rostin ill, but I have an idea. They let Rostin live, as long as he promises never to speak of the Vale or return here. Then they sign a trade agreement with me. They deal with me, and I keep other Hlaalu traders away. It's a mutually beneficial arrangement. Everyone wins. Rostin doesn't end up as snake food. I gain prestige among the Hlaalu, and Marbragash can limit the amount of influence the outside world places on the Vale.
Our fate rests in your hands. By your next action, our fate will be sealed. If the Marbragash are to grant access to the Vale, give the totem to the merchant. If we are to remain isolated, tending the Vale without outside interference, burn the totem in the fire.
I'm a respected House Hlaalu merchant. How dare they treat me this way? What? Well, this is unexpected. When they bound me up like a criminal and dragged me over here, I thought I was done for. Indeed, the ladies here sure kicked up a bit of a fuss. But we can put that behind us and I can make some gold. And the Marbragash too, of course. I'll make sure to mind my manners going forward. Wouldn't do to upset the Farseer again.
I would have chosen otherwise.
For a moment there, I thought my natural charisma might have failed me.
Hold. Speak to me before entering. Welcome to Mournhold, capital city of the Ebonheart Pact. We track all visitors. Upon arrival, everyone must see a registrar who will record your name and business in Mournhold. Thank you for your cooperation. Deshaan has become a chaotic, dangerous place. Why shouldn't we instill a degree of order in our most prominent city? A little inconvenience is a small price to pay for your continued safety, citizen. Speak with Registrar Revel in the city center. Take the stairs up to the central building and you should find him in the courtyard there. Do not dally. It is illegal to enter Mournhold without being registered.
You probably want to talk to one of the crafters. Unless, of course, you're looking for some hot coals. Oh, about that. I may have exaggerated my position here at the Forge. But don't worry, I'll find a way to get my sister what she needs for the family business. In the meantime, take this, for your trouble.
I must finish this.
Please wait outside. We'll be with you as soon as we can.
The goodness you showed that Aldark at Torinon. Divines.
Stranger, may we speak? Over here, you have the look of someone who deals in gold and blood. We seek to right an injustice, but we can't do it alone. Until the Pact set us free, we were the property of the Volek family. Now the last of the Voleks has come to Mournhold. Help us get revenge for generations of slavery. Find Bettina Volek, lure her to her family's townhouse, bring her there, and we will have our revenge. The Volek daughter can be found at the nearby inn. Look for her there. Each of the Voleks has been dealt with, one way or another. Bettina is the last of her line. Taste the Breeze and I had an egg daughter, eyes that glint. The Voleks worked her to death. Their own daughter must pay for that crime.
Oh, hello. You matched the description of someone we were told to watch for. Yes, of course. I have orders from the Tribunal Temple to register you and grant you access to the city immediately. The Sacred Lady, Almalexia, requests that you attend her in the temple at your earliest convenience. Yes, I already said that. Weren't you listening? It's a rare honor to receive an audience with the Sacred Lady. You should go now and leave this lowly clerk to his duties. We can't all have appointments with the Divine.
I have a fine selection.
I bring an urgent message from Rhea Opacarius, Chief Oracle of the Twilight Queen Azura. Best discuss that with Rhea. Too many eyes and ears here. She awaits you in the Cloudy Dregs Inn in Wayrest.
Wares here.
If you're looking for the...
I know you want to help the Nord Cultural Hail! I am Rigert the Brash. I lead our glorious expedition for Nord Cultural Exchange to the Dark Elves. Excuse, please, Dunmer. The proper term for puny ones is Dunmer. Small, I mean, not puny. Must remember, talk slower and louder. Let me start over. I am Rigert. We're brand new diplomats, here to learn about Dark Elf way of life, and spread word about our glorious Nord culture. Such knowledging will strengthen our alliance. Badly. The Registrar makes us wait by this giant smelly toadstool while our gifts of culture, art, and religion gather dust. How about you take these gifts for us? Trade them for Dark Elf stuff. We need books, clothes, and relics. Thank you for helping our glorious expedition for Nord Cultural Exchange. Hopefully, the Registrar will call soon. In the meantime, I have leads on where you can take items for trade. Ha! Good joke! Rigert can't wait to use it on the Dark Elf Ambassador. Now, which glorious item can I tell you about? Dark Elf dress is so fancy. I heard of tailor in Mournhold's crafting district named Irila Malaron. Give her our gift of Nord traditional garb. She'll be so impressed, she'll give us nice Dunmer clothes in return. Thanks! And remember to speak loudly. You're a deputy envoy of Nord culture now. Thank you for... Ha! Good joke! Little Greyskins mentioned a place with a great library. Shada Stula. They're sure to appreciate our book. Maybe trade for a book on Dark Elf culture and customs. That would be most excellent. That is a top-notch cultural relic. A Heart of the Wild. Take it to the monastery called Muthnar. Give it to monks as offering. But make sure to get a good Dark Elf relic in return. Thanks!